So Mojito and Clay are exchanging their vows in their wedding ceremony. They're getting married to each other. They've been best friends for a while now, and they are bringing their lives formally and officially together. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn, and today we are back to play some more of our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our 4th generation sim Mojito. In our last episode, Mojito and his partner Clay finally got a chance to really update and renovate their house and start to give it the touches that they really wanted. They'd finally saved up enough money to be able to do this, and so they've finally put together a house that is meaningful for both of them and something that they can really enjoy and grow together as a family in. So we'll come over into our game and I will show you, it's pretty much the same like bones of the house that they had before, but they did some masonry on it. They got some new siding, they got new doors, new windows. They were able to put a stairwell into the upstairs. They really got it looking more like an actual home and less like, you know, the rundown place that it was before. They still have some work to do and they still have ways that they plan to grow and expand their house. Obviously, it is not fully furnished or decorated. They're still kind of sleeping in this ragtag bed that Mojito had from the beginning, but they're getting there. They're moving in the right direction. So Mojito, who is our sim, he wants to be a painter extraordinaire, and he, oh my gosh, he added another thing to his bucket list. He wants to write the greatest book ever, head to the jungle, tell his parents that he loves them, and he wants to have 10 skills at level 5 or above. All right. He, for his generation, needs to max the painting, the handiness, and the photography skill. He is done with the photography, but he needs to get that painting and the handiness skill up. How many skills does he even have over level 5? Okay, he's halfway there. He has 5 skills, level 5 or above. So he's halfway there. I don't know that that's going to happen for him, but that's one of his bucket list items. He works as an interior decorator. He's currently level 7 of that career, and I think we're going to get him another gig because I want them to have a wedding. And I'm kind of thinking that that's what we'll do today is in game is we will do a wedding for them. Ooh, we're going to send him off to do this level renovation. I've been sending him on his own to do these things because this career is a little bit glitchy and a little bit buggy, and I'd like to have him just go off and then we can focus on the wedding for him and his partner, Clay. Clay has the soulmate aspiration, and he wants to get married to his BFF. And Mojito needs to get his fun up. We're going to have them woohoo, I think, before bed and let them head off to sleep for the night. And then although before we do that, let's plan a wedding. And let's not do Talk Like a Pirate Day. I'm thinking that we do it on Sunday. So let's go ahead and add a wedding event. And we'll do a wedding ceremony. We're going to obviously invite Elizabeth. We can invite William. That was his uncle. Zafira is William's wife. Where is Blake? That was his mom's partner. There's Blake. We'll invite Blake. Some of these other people that he is from. Maybe not Aiden, because there's an attraction there. We don't need any shenanigans at the wedding. So let's invite these guys. Oh yeah, Eve lived in the apartment building with him and it was like his first friend. So we'll invite these people. And then we want to exchange vows, a kiss. Walking down the aisle gets buggy, so we maybe won't do that. Do a feast, do a first dance. We'll blow bubbles. That sounds good. Ooh, and I think we should edit their outfits. All right, so Mojito likes white, so he is going to wear white for this. So this will be his wedding outfit. And then we'll get an outfit for Clay. I think we'll go ahead and put Clay in like, or the classic black. suit. So he'll wear the black. He needs some socks though, because bare ankles is not a vibe. There we go. That's better. So he can wear this, looking rather dashing. So that can be his outfit. And I think maybe while Mojito is at work on Saturday, we can send Clay off to pick out a cake for them. That could be fun. So since for whatever reason it doesn't want to let me use the wedding venue that I put in the game and is set as a wedding venue, we're gonna just use the wedding venue in Tartosa and call it good. It's not really what I wanted, but it's fine. So we'll have them get married, let's say noon on a Sunday. So let's get their wedding event all set for them, and they can spend Saturday getting ready. Clay will pick out a cake, and Mojito will go to work. Clay actually has 2 part-time jobs. He works as a landscaper, and then he also works in the handy person career. And he wants to have an immaculate garden, create the ultimate servo, and he is dreaming of becoming a parent, and he still has an unknown goal. So that is Clay's bucket list. And Clay is starting a garden. He's got quite a bit going on right now, so he's working diligently on that. So Clay also uses his garden as a good source of some additional income for the 2 of them, as they are really working on, getting this house renovated, and they want to get married, and they do want to start a family. All of the extra bits definitely help. All right, we are gonna send Mojito off to work alone because, as I mentioned, that gig just, it has a lot of issues. So we're just gonna send him off. It makes for a long day for him, but that's all right. All right, Clay is back home, so I think we'll have him take a shower, and then I think I'm gonna send him off to Tartosa, and he can pick out a wedding cake for he and Mojito to use for their wedding tomorrow. All right, so Clay is here in Tartosa, and he is getting ready to order a wedding cake for the 2 of them. Their favorite colors collectively are white and orange, but we're not really going with orange. It's kind of going to be, I think, more of just a black and white sort of affair. So let's see. We've got a hexagon one, black with gold tree pattern. This one has a silver floral pattern to it. I feel like the black and gold is maybe a little ostentatious for them. I kind of think I like this white with black trim 3-tiered cake. That feels very classic, and the kind of maybe the way that they would go. These are not ostentatious guys. I think they would pick something pretty simplistic. So let's go with that one. Okay, select as cake for ceremony. So they've got their wedding cake selected, and we're gonna let Clay come back home, and he has some work to do in his handy person career. So I think we'll let him do some more handiness stuff, maybe work on some of his gardening, and just kind of get him all propped in and set for the big event tomorrow. All right, Mojito has come home, and he has been promoted to business interior designer. So he can now write interior design articles on the computer, and he can also find more challenging and constraining interior decorator gigs. And he got a pretty decent promotion, and Clay has just reached level 4 of his gardening skill. So that's great for him. And yeah, so he's now level 8 of the interior decorator career. He's not going to have a gig for Sunday because he and Clay are getting married. It is a Sunday morning, and it is a wedding day for Clay and Mojito. Finally, they're going to celebrate their wedding, and it will be so fun and so exciting for them. I love them as a couple. I think they're such a cute couple, and so I think having them get married is I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. Let's go. Wedding time. Oh, we should have Clay, because he's supposed to work. Take a vacation day. It's his wedding day. He needs a vacation day, 100% for his wedding day. I mean, Clay did work until noon, so he probably could have gone to work, but let's be honest, he needs to have this time, and he needs to get ready because he's getting married, and that's a pretty big deal. So one of the things we definitely want to do for Mojito is he wants to make sure that he tells his parents that he loves them. So we're going to have to make sure he does that with Elizabeth at his wedding. I mean, I think that he would, but he's had a few of these things on his bucket list that have to do with connecting with his mom. And so I think he's really searching for that connection that he lacked growing up with his mother. And I think he wants to reach a point of peace with her. He recognizes that she is getting on in years and, you know, she won't be around forever. And he wants to make sure that even though they didn't have the greatest relationship, he can appreciate the struggle that she went through because he has struggled kind of getting himself going. And so I think that he's going to want to make sure that, like, when she passes, there's no regrets. Oh, she's calling right now. Sure, you can talk to her. And he did just complete another masterpiece, which finished that part of his aspiration. So he just has to max that painting skill. And we're going to go ahead and sell this because, you know, the extra money, wedding, we've got, you know, the potential of a baby happening before too much longer. All right, the wedding ceremony is starting soon. Let's head off and get ready for Clay and Mojito's wedding. Oh, Clay is feeling flirty from a special connection with someone close. And it's a really nice day. So maybe we'll have them use the outdoor location. Maybe we'll do that. Or maybe the indoor one. I don't know. The wedding ceremony is about to begin. Let's start it. All right, there we go. They are dressed for their wedding. Can we put out the cake maybe? All right, yes. Let's get the wedding cake put out. And we have guests are starting to arrive. Nobody is dressed. Of course not. Why would anybody be dressed? I swear. Weddings and all of this stuff in The Sims is it's just chaotic as all get out. All right, Clay is getting the cake set out for everybody. And I think we'll go ahead and let's have Clay walk down the aisle first and get ready. And then we will send Mojito down the aisle. Maybe we'll send the Mojito down the aisle with his mom. That seems like it would be nice. Or not. Maybe it won't let me. I don't... Alright, Mojito's gonna walk down the aisle. Let's see, can we get everybody... Okay, gather Sims to their seats. Wait, why aren't our guests coming? What's going on? This feels like it's not working. But these two are getting married. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and exchange vows. We're gonna just not worry about whatever is going on with the guests. We're gonna just exchange our vows because The Sims is chaotic enough as it is. So Mojito and Clay are exchanging their vows in their wedding ceremony. They are getting married to each other. They've been best friends for a while now, and they are bringing their lives formally and officially together and just celebrating their love for one another. And because things in The Sims are broken, there are no guests to attend this wedding, because why would there be? So they're going to exchange their rings and their vows with each other. I love these two. They're so cute. They're really cute. They're like my favorite. Oh, and we have to go in for a kiss. Of course, it's going to be quite a dramatic kiss. They have a lot of passion for each other. They really do love each other quite a bit, and it's just wonderful that they're finally getting to get married. And Clay has completed that part of his aspiration, so they are now married to each other. I think I want to get like a photo of them. All right, so for whatever reason, it will not let me teleport and take a photo of them. So let's just have them come over and they can have their first dance. So they are having their first dance together as a couple. I love how there's like no one here. He wanted his mom here so he could like tell her that he loved her, but then Elizabeth isn't even here. Where is she? All right, let's invite Elizabeth over and he can tell his mom he loved her. This has not been a successful wedding. Why did I think that we could have a nice wedding in The Sims? Why did I even think that that was possible? Of course that's not possible. Okay, we can though. Let's come over to the cake. Let's cut the cake at least. And he can feed a bite of cake to Clay. And we can try this. Maybe this will work. Clay, what are you doing, hun? Nope, we're just gonna eat the cake. Nope, this is not working either. Nothing is working. All right, can we at least maybe tell our mother we love her, and then we can at least finish that bucket list item? All right, I think he's gonna go and be like, you know, Mom, even after everything, you kind of bailed on my wedding. I love you, but I need you to be a little bit more present, and I need you to show up a little bit more for me, because you're just not. And I suppose it is kind of typical of Elizabeth. She hasn't ever been the most attentive of parents, and so she didn't show up to her son's wedding. She flirted with Clay in their home when he invited her over to tell her that they were getting engaged and they were getting married, and it's all been a little on the rough side for their relationship. But Mojito, he has tried, and so no matter what happens, he knows that he's at least put in that effort to have a relationship with his mother, and it hasn't really gotten them where he wanted it to go. So it is what it is. They're kind of stuck with this. And maybe this is it. He's just gonna kind of let that go with Elizabeth. But he did it. It checked a bucket list item off. He is now finding purpose. He'll gain a bonus to his career, and maybe he'll be able to find some satisfaction in some of these other things. Maybe with having a child of his own. I don't know. But we're gonna just end this because this is not going the way I wanted it to go. So we're just gonna go back home. I can't do anything. Nothing's working. Can't pose them. Can't do the wedding activities. Nobody showed up. So it goes with the Sims. We're getting a new bucket list item for Mojito. Something, again, associated with family. I'm hoping that he gets one associated with having kids and not telling his mother he loves him, because that has not been going well. Ooh la la! After being swept off his feet by Mojito's flirty advances, Clay feels like the birds are singing a bit sweeter and the sun is shining a bit brighter. How romantic. Would you say that Clay likes flirtation? Yeah, we'll definitely have him like flirtation. Let's see, what did we get? I want to have the most romantic kiss possible. Kiss your partner on the beach in Tartosa. There are fewer places more romantic than the beaches of Tartosa. I want to have a picturesque kiss there with someone I love. I mean, they did just get married in Tartosa, so let's go back and let them have a picturesque beach kiss in Tartosa. Ooh, the sun is even setting, so it's like even better. Let's go here together. Okay, let's just maybe just do a normal kiss. I don't see anything that calls it a picturesque kiss, so we're just gonna kiss and see. As the sun is setting, they're kissing on the beach on their wedding night. Oh hey, it worked. All right, no regrets. With each moment cherished and no regrets holding Mojito back, he can move on to the great beyond. Whenever Mojito decides it's time to leave as a ghost, Mojito now has extended lifespan as a living sim, and there's ample time to savor life to its fullest. Oh, okay. That's cool. So he's got some extra lifespan because of that. All right, let's take them back home, and I think maybe we'll get another gig for Mojito for tomorrow. And then I do want them to have a honeymoon in Salvadorada. That's one of his bucket list items, is to go to Salvadorada. So that seems like a good place for them to go and have their honeymoon. And we haven't really had a vacation in a while in this Let's Play. And we're again gonna go with like the highest paying one we can find, and it's gonna be this level renovation that I just saw. Where did it go? Right here for the specters. Mojito has now reached level 10 of the painting skill, and he has completed his aspiration, and he has made remarkable progress. Mojito can now share and preserve treasured memories and legacies with others by unlocking the ability to create additional heirlooms. He can now also share some aspirational knowledge to other Sims through the passed down social interaction. And so he is really moving along on his bucket list and his soul's journey. And level 10 painting was what he needed to for his generation. So that is also good. So we're doing well here with him and making some really good progress. All right, we're sending Mojito off to work. Clay has been feeling rather cheerful lately. Things are going well, and Clay doesn't have a care in the world. I do think that cheerful suits Clay as a personality, so we are gonna let him be cheerful. That really does suit him quite a bit. He has to work at his handy person career today, and he's got to be level 6 of the handiness skill. He's like halfway through level 5. So I think we're going to really kind of buckle down while Mojito is at work and have him get that handiness up. Let's do a wall hanging. Wait, sorry for your loss. On the phone, Mojito can set business and family leave for a bereavement day. Wait, what? William Whims has passed away. Oh, that was his uncle. His uncle has died. Okay. Well, that's... Ooh, I thought it was going to be Elizabeth for a second there, and I'm planning on sending them off on their honeymoon in the next episode. It wasn't. It was his uncle. So that's a bit of a relief. Oh, and Clay is like so close to his handiness. He's like 98%. All right. And he's almost got to go to work. Can we make it in time? He did. Handiness level 6. Perfect. So he is set that he should get promoted when he goes in as a handy person today. So hopefully that works for him and he gets a promotion in that part-time job. Tree trauma. Clay heads out to a beautiful forest beyond the Kal Supa neighborhood to see what the next job entails. Clay meets with a sim who is requesting his expertise concerning a tree that has been threatening to fall for quite some time. It becomes pretty clear that this job will require a lot of skill to expertly prevent the tree from falling and damaging whatever is in its path. As Clay looks around and inspects the site, it looks as though some greenery surrounding the tree resembles a rare and protected plant species. Things just got more complicated. I actually kind of think that Clay would want to conserve first. It might cost him, but I think he would be mindful of that. With a steady hand and an expert eye, Clay is able to remove the dead and decaying branches that were pulling the tree to its demise. With a little added support system and some hard work, this tree is saved and looking better than ever. As a bonus, no plants were harmed during this mission, and he got a medium performance gain. So it did pay off for him, which is amazing. Okay, he is home, and he has been promoted to Prime Fixer-Upper. So he has now reached the max of that handy person career. So excellent for Clay. Well done, Clay. Oh, and now Clay has no regrets on his soul's journey. So he has an extended life as a living sim as well and can use the move onto the Great Beyond interaction on urns and gravestones. So he also is going to be enjoying a longer life with his partner Mojito. And Mojito has come home from work. He had a successful day. And I think that with them getting married, albeit in a very chaotic, very sim-like, ineffective sort of manner, I think we're going to wrap up today's episode there. I'm glad that we got them married. I wish it had gone better. I had a better wedding envisioned for them. It did not pan out. Thank you, Sims, for that one. But I think in our next episode with these guys, we're going to send them off on a honeymoon. They're going to go to Selva Dorada. And then once they get back, we're going to get Gen 5 showing up. So we're really close to Gen 5 arriving. Mojito is continuing on through things with his career. He is getting his goals. He's doing all of those things. And another child and more will be on the way. So looking forward to them having a science baby together and starting a family, because I think that that's really something that is going to be meaningful for both of them. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.